Goblin King here, and I've been asked the question in my dreams, which beast would I summon? Which beast would I summon if I could summon any sort of beast to defend me at my beckon? Which one would I summon? Kind of like a druid situation. Um, and that's a very complex question, and I take that very seriously. That's a very, very complex question. I'm going to say no swarms. I'm not going to say, okay, swarm of bees or like swarm of evil ants that kill people in one bite. Because that's cheating, obviously. I just don't feel like that's an honest answer, and I'm not going to give you one like that. But I also will say, I've thought about it, and there's about only two options I can see, two valid schools of thought on this. And one, uh, probably the easiest to go with, the easiest answer is like a venomous snake. A venomous snake you can grab and just grab, toss. And let's clear this up. This is just a beast that you summon. It's got no history, no past. It's just a beast you summon. It's going to obey your command, and it's going to go away. This isn't a pet situation. I don't know why I'm triangulating. But this is this is a situation where the beast shows up, it defends you, it goes away. You don't get it, there's no baggage, is what I'm saying. And that the best school of thought, I think, the safest is the snake. You just throw the snake at them, and they bite them. It's kind of like, I don't know, like having a gun or something, sort of, but just throw range. Like think about like let's say a snake was a javelin. It's kind of that situation. You could do that. You could command it to go like stiff, I guess. I don't know. And the other school of thought is, now, before you say like, oh, elephants, why wouldn't you choose something big like an elephant or a hippo? It's like, okay, but what are you gonna do when you're in an enclosed space or like on a boat or in a plane? Like, then you're gonna really want the snakes, okay? Or just something more adaptable to your situation, to your strategic situation. Just more adaptable is all you need. So you could go with any sort of big, like a jaguar, something like that, something that's not too big. Aren't jaguars that big? I don't know. Like a middling big cat or a wolf, or just something that's gonna fit and be able to weasel its way. Or like this might be ambitious, a Komodo dragon. Imagine you could probably ride on that thing, ride it around. That'd be kind of cool. I like Komodo dragons. Um, they're pretty awesome in the way that they are. I think that they're just that was the stupidest sentence. I just like Komodo dragons. So but the Komodo dragon's kind of large, so I don't know. Like imagine you're on the train and you need your beast. Okay, you got to summon your beast. There's three attackers. You got to summon your beast. Like, what are you going to choose? You can't choose the elephant because that just won't work. That just won't work in a train. What are you, a damn fool? So you need like a big cat or something. I thought, like, that's my thinking, or even like a chimp or something. But even then, I feel like I wouldn't. Too many faces have been eaten by chimps. Even if it's a beast that I can summon, I still wouldn't trust that. I just don't want to get my face eaten. A lot of surgery has been going in this handsome face, and I just don't. I just don't want to get eaten by my chimp that I could summon theoretically. So maybe an orangutan. I feel like they're no more noble. Orangutans are more noble, I think. I think I would trust one if I could listen. If we, I think I could even speak. I think this might be going a little far here in this hypothetical, but I think if the beast I summon is an orangutan, we could probably have like very small conversations. Just very small ones. Because you know what they say, orangutans can speak, they just don't want to pay taxes. That's why they don't speak. But like, I wouldn't be making this one pay taxes. I mean, unless it could. Unless it had some sort of wealth I could tax. If it had some wealth, I'd tax it. Let's make that clear. Okay, I'd tax it. But yeah, I'd go with something like that. But I just think the snake is definitely the safest because you can just throw it, bite, it's over. It's over. And you prefer one that is very fast acting, kind of venom. You wouldn't want like some kind of snake that bites you and it takes like 2 days. That'd just be foolish. What are you, out of your mind? You can't do that. Okay, you just can't do that. So you need like a snake that's going to get you in 2 steps, like they had in Vietnam. I say had. I don't. I guess they got rid of them. I guess they got rid of them. Yeah. So that's my answer. I gave you a lot of answers, but that's my school of thought on this: is that you can't go too big, and you could obviously go too small too. If you get like some stupid little frog, that's just foolish of you, unless your only enemies are flies. Okay, but my enemies are real. My enemies are real, and they wield big scimitars. I love saying that word. I don't think I've ever said it right in my entire life, ever. Scimitar. But yeah, okay, that's my answers. Let me know if anyone agrees. I've done a lot of thinking on this. I've lost a lot of sleep on this question. Sorry. Okay, I'm done with this.